Hi, I'm Loralee Supple. Here is my brief yoga video. You can do this all the way through, or you can select out exercises that suit you for each day. Let's get moving and have fun. We're starting out with the breathing exercise. Do 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Fill the belly with the air. Feel the belly rise. As you exhale, feel the chest rise and let it out through the mouth. Then do 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. This is the yoga breath that you're going to maintain throughout the practice. Then we're going to coordinate the breath with the movement. The pace of the movement will be dictated by the pace of your own breath. Next, we're going to move on to what I call the swan dive flow. A flow is when you go from one pose to the other. You can keep a slight bend in your knees. Now we're going to do the standing side bend flow. Feel free to pause, rewind, or fast forward at any point, just to ensure proper alignment and you don't miss anything. In these poses, hold each pose for 3 breaths for strength and alignment. Then flow from one pose to the other at the pace of your breath for flexibility and cardiovascular health. Next is the triangle side bend stretch. If you have any pain in these exercises, do not do them. Comfortably challenge yourself. Next is the sun salutation flow. The first version is a step back into the lunge. With yoga exercise, it's very important to keep your head, neck, and spine aligned. After is jumping into the poses. Hold each pose for 3 breaths for strength and alignment. Then flow from one pose to the other at the pace of your breath for flexibility and cardiovascular health. Next, we're going to flow from Warrior 1 to Airplane. Throughout these exercises, maintain upper joint in alignment with your lower joint, meaning having your elbow over your wrist, knee over ankle. Now we're going to switch sides. Next, we're going to flow from lunge to low lunge. Now we're going to switch sides. Next, we're going to do Warrior 2 Side Warrior Flow. Ensure the knee doesn't go in front of the ankle. Now we're going to switch sides. Next, we're going to windmill transition to our lunge plank series. Next is knee to elbow core exercise. Transition plank to cat-cow flow. Hold each pose for 3 breaths for strength and alignment. Then flow from one pose to the other. Next is balancing table pose. Raise up to camel flow. Raise your middle knuckle and knead out all the knots in the low back and give yourself a self-massage. Next is the hero pose flow. Transition plank lower down. Next is the cobra flow. We're going to rock back and forth. Transition this into a scissor kick. Transition to bow pose. Flex your feet, grab your ankles. Draw the knees inward toward aligning them with the hips. We're going to rock back and forth. Windshield wiper the feet to counteract the work we did on the back and loosen things up. Raise to give yourself a hug. Open up the back and stretch things out. Rock back and forth and give yourself a back massage. Gently rock up to plow position. Transition to legs up in the air. Now we're going to lower down to final relaxation pose. You can now let go of your yoga breath and go back to your regular breathing. Take this time to reap the benefits of all your hard work. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bring some movement back into your body. Roll to one side and come to a seated position. Raise your hands to the sky into prayer pose. To seal our practice, to honor ourselves and each other, we say Namaste.